Hi folks, Lou here, and I'm going to talk this time about the uncertainty of a path to publication, even if you're a published game designer. Now, there are a number of uncertainties here, but the particular one I'm going to talk about this time is that even though you've designed some games that have been published, that doesn't mean every game you design is going to be published. In fact, much less than that. I recall Alan R. Moon, who designed Elfenland and Ticket to Ride, among others, saying that 60% of the games that he designed would never be published. Now, what level he had designed them to, whether he'd completed them or some other level, I don't know. But I like to compare game design to other fields, and in this case, first of all, songs. Consider that even the most popular songsters, when they put out an album of 10 to 12 songs, if they get 3 that are hits, they will be happy, and even just one hit is beyond most albums. Now, yes, there's the occasional hit, like some of the Beatles albums where 6 or 7 could be hits as singles, but that's very much the exception. And some of you will remember when there were 45 RPM records, which were called singles, even though there were actually 2 songs, one on each side. The one that was expected to be popular and get the most airplay on the radio was the A-side. The other was intended as a kind of filler. Well, now consider Tony Bennett's first recorded rendition of I Left My Heart in San Francisco. And most of you will know that that is an international bestseller and is one of the most famous renditions of a song ever. Well, when it was initially issued, it was the B-side of one of his records. But obviously, people liked it more than the A-side. Moreover, the people who wrote that song, 2 guys, wrote over 200 songs, and San Francisco was the only one that was ever a hit. Now, on the other hand, consider writing novels. My impression is that if somebody is successful in writing novels, then when they write a novel, it's very likely that it will be published. Now, that doesn't mean that they don't have false starts. They try writing a novel and get partway through and then say, well, this isn't good enough, and they stop. But the ones that they complete and intend to get published usually do get published. So the point here is that it's different for different industries. And in games, you cannot be sure that every game that you design is going to be published. If Alan R. Moon can say that, then for most every designer, it's going to be that way. Thanks for listening.